Hello, everybody. If you're watching on YouTube, hello. I've got a camera here, I've got a screen there, and I've got a screen there. So that one's the easiest one to see. Anyway, please know that I'm looking at you, YouTube. So we're going to start in a few seconds. I'm going to let everybody in. Before I do, I just wanted to say, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also please hit the notifications bell. And that way you'll get a notification whenever we go live, whenever we upload a new video, any of that stuff. All right, so I'm going to let everybody in, and glad you're joining us. Also, sorry, one more thing. I really recommend that you follow the link in the YouTube description or in the live chat as well, and that you join us live on Zoom, because then I can give you individualized instruction, attention. You know, I can see what's going on in your body when you're moving with us. So please follow that link. And if you can join us even today, I always turn off the waiting room once we start up, so you won't be disturbing us if you join late and all of that. So anyway, hope to see you on Zoom either today or in the future. In the meantime, subscribe and click the notifications bell. See you soon. Bye. Admit all. Turn off the waiting room. Hello, everybody. Let me click a couple more things. Waiting room is off. Sound is off. Okay. Excellent, excellent. Great. All right. So we'll get started. And looks like we've got one new person, actually with no Aikido experience, I think, if I remember correctly. So Stephen, just do what you can do. Don't do what you can't do. If something feels wrong, bad, uncomfortable, painful, pause for a moment. We always switch to something else anyway. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, to avoid Zoom burnout, a lot of people find that looking away from the screen when they're able to is really helpful. So I try to talk enough in my Zoom classes so that you can know what we're doing and look away from the screen at times. So try to keep that in mind too. All right, here we go. All right, let's expand. Rest into your belly. Again. One more. Hi, that's Valiant. Show me knee. Right. shall. Right. And let's do some light stretching, warming up. Towards ankles, toes. Just movement to warm the body. Doesn't need to be deep, serious stretches. Right, and rise up from the crown of your head and turn. Lengthen the neck, lengthen the spine, open the chest. This time leaning back. Other side. I towards the toes again. Legs wide. By the way, some of you heard me say this, but others maybe not. The inside of your limbs and your stomach area, this is the yin part of your body. Outside of the arms, outside of the legs, that's the yang side, and your back, that's the yang. So we stimulate the yin and we stimulate the yang. Right, reach towards the toes. Other side. Right down the center. And stretch backward. Open the chest. Other side. Down the center. Right feet together. Loosen up. And stretch towards the feet. Open the rib cage. And turn. Other side. I loosen the ankles. Other way. Alternate. I stretch the toes. Other way. Lengthen them. Stretch them out. And massage. I count it out. Shake it out. Right other foot. Alternate. And I stretch the toes. Other way. Lengthen them. And stretch them out. Right, massage. And pound there. Shake it out. Right on your stomach. Rise up a little. Right to the side. The other side. Right. Alternate. Right, and child's pose. side. Other side. I drop a shoulder. Drop the other shoulder. Hey, I can switch and roll the arm this time. Roll the other arm. Hey, onto the toes, squatting. You can move the feet a little bit like this. It's a nice stretch for your calves, ankles. Right, and up. Let's circle the knees. Other way. Alternate. And then I touch those. Back bend. And touch those. Toes out, knees out, bend again. Do a squat. Again. Legs wide. Other side. Drop a shoulder. Drop the other shoulder. Alternate back and forth. All the way down. Other side. Back to the center line. Leave the body on the center line. Drop a shoulder. Alternating. Now drop the hips as far as they'll go. And stretch the knees out. Should be a great stretch for the inner thigh. Right, okay, so push it up. Again. And again. Then the hands like this, like we often do. Step forward, shift the weight forward, stretch to the outside. Make sure you keep stretching the fingers upward. Other side. Try again. And again. And rotating the arms once again. Straighten the feet onto the heels, balls of the feet, heels, balls of the feet. Side to side. Really let your lower back open up. Right, okay, then. And this one. Yeah, here, let's. Here, here, here. There you go. Yeah, the one you were doing is we're going to do next, actually. Then slight adjustment here. There you go. Yeah. Other hand. And change it. By the way, I like to just, and I think the black belts are already doing this, but just in case Alice hasn't noticed yet, I like to transition without losing contact. This is a nice exercise, especially during isolation when we don't have physical training partners. So now we're doing this one. Before we were doing this one. Now we're going to do this one. I like to keep the contact the whole time that I'm doing it. So then switch your hands. Even keeping contact as you switch hands is a nice way to do it. Then Sankyo. Other hand. And this one. Other one. This one again. And the other one again. Nice. Shake it out. Again. That's the one. And right foot 65 degrees. Left foot 4 foot lengths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Recently, I'm reminding everybody and myself to kind of make this a literal thing or very blatant. Anyway, here's what I'm talking about. Let's lift the shoulders towards the ears, take them way back, then drop them down. Okay, so this is extreme now. It's not your natural way of walking down the street, but it's the opposite extreme of the more dangerous extreme. So let's see if we can keep this as we do rowing exercise. Be careful, as soon as your arms move forward, there's a tendency to collapse. Keep this open as we let the hands do their thing. Here we go. Hey ho, 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 hey ho. Right, left foot 65 degrees, front foot 4 foot lengths forward. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and self-monitor. So again, we're working with Zoom. Sometimes I can see all of you, other times I can't. So check yourself. Just a reminder, front foot should be straight along the center line. Shoulders up, back, down. Here we go. Hey ho, 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 hey ho. I expand. Again. And again. This time imagine that you're compressing as deeply. Compressing right into Tanden, your center point. Hey, okay. All right, let's start off with Joel. Hi. Hey, お願いします。 Okay, again, chest open. All right, let's start off with a little bit of the kata that we did before. We'll just do the first 6, I think, the first 6 counts, and then we'll build from there. Anyway, even though we've got some advanced people, we'll stop at 6. And let's do it slowly too, by the way. So again, to begin, our feet are at a 90-degree angle, which puts the chest at almost a 90-degree angle. All right, so we're not in hummy body, where the center line is slightly next to our belly button, but we're in irimi body, which is almost, the body's almost at 90. Okay, so again, shoulders up, back, and down. And whether you want to call it focus or ki or concentration, intention, let's try to do it slowly, but with intention and extending our ki or our intention or our focus. All right, intensity. There's a movie, a Bruce Lee movie, sorry. Bruce Lee said emotional content. That's what he said, I remember. And I thought, oh, he's talking about ki. So here we go, digression there. Hi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so at this point we're in hummy. A couple other, so let's actually, I'll go through. I can't really even remember if I've done this too much with this Wednesday group. Anyway, so there's a bazillion different, well, there's many different kata. And this is the one that Numata Sensei has created, and he's sharing this with us. Anyway, hummy body, all right? Then this tsuki, we're still in hummy body. And this bottom hand comes right to the hummy center line of the body. Okay, not here, but here. So actually I should line myself up with my camera. So here. Okay, I think I'm lined up with my camera. Okay. Anyway, so if you were to drop it, to take it down, it should be exactly on your foot center line. All right. If this hand is out here, it goes off the center line. So this hand goes right here, about one fist width from your body. Then the second strike. Front foot comes back and the jaw comes back. I'm too far back to my wall. Then right leg steps back. We strike backwards. Now here's a super, I think, super interesting thing, is that we strike here, and this body stance with the front leg bent, this really makes sense. It looks like martial arts, right? And then, sorry, then here. This is quite interesting, actually. The fact that our body and our intention is so focused on the forward, and yet we're striking back here. If I do the other side for you, here and here. So many people, when they do this backward strike, they shift their weight back. But that's not what we're doing here. We've kept an attacker here, an attacker here. If we're keeping our body and our intention, our focus forward as we focus on the back as well. Okay? I find that profound somehow. Anyway, let's do those 6 again. Keeping these things in mind. And sorry, one more thing I wanted to say. Still irimi body for this. And then hummy body. off the line of my camera. Hammi body. Okay, so this line, not this. Small difference, but big difference. So this front knee strike is hammi. The other 4 strikes are irimi body. Nice cliff, yeah. Okay, here we go. Those 6 again. It. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Make sure that the chest is open. Very nice, very nice. Again. It. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Very nice. Yeah. And Ellis, really nice as far as staying low, even when the feet are together. Yeah. And for a white belt, often even black belts sometimes mess that up. Then one more thing, the transition from here to this one. A lot of people, I guess it's because the jo is going out on an arc. It's easy to let the leg go on an arc also. We want the foot to go straight. And we want the jo to go out. So here. It's very interesting that, yeah, nice Cliff, nice Thomas. Yeah. Yes, Ellis, great. Great. Yeah. Okay. I think we're ready to take it next 4, so that we'll do 10. Let me adjust so that my camera is maybe that'll be a little better. Yeah. Okay. So let's try taking it to 10 this time. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right hand rolls over as we retract the foot. And it's a block, 45-degree step that way, bending this back knee. We let go of the back hand, let it slide to the middle. Hachi desu ne. Then we roll the front hand over as we retract the foot. Q, another block. Ju. And check your bottom hand, your right hand. It should be 1 fist width away from your body, and it should be at about belt level, maybe even below. And it should be on this Hammi center line. So now we're in Hammi. Very nice. Let's do those 10 again. Each. Nice. San. Shi. Go. Roku. Roll this over. 7. 8. Switch the front hand. Q. Ju. Okay. And also I'm reminded that people might not be able to see what my hands are doing in those transitions. So let's see, we do this. Here we go. Here. Okay. So then when I go to these blocks, in case you weren't able to see the hands, I finish this knee strike like this. Where am I? Okay, here. And then I take this top hand over, roll it over like this. Just rolling it over like that. Okay, so from here, here, the foot comes back, right hand rolls, and then here. Now the interesting thing, and for me anyway, frustrating, is that here on Zoom, we don't get to feel, when we bring this up to block, there's a blade coming towards our head. And so it's not exactly a block to stop it. It's a deflection. Actually, yeah, I shouldn't really say block, I guess. It's a deflection. And that initiates this spin. But we have to generate that ourselves here on Zoom, don't we? This spin. But anyway, that's what we need to imagine. And Numata Sensei stresses rolling our wrists when we lift that up, really rolling them backward like this, I guess, to give it some cushion. All right. So that's what's happening at that point in the pattern here. Okay, and it hits, comes around. Okay, and then we go, when we do the deflection on the other side, this front hand rolls over. Okay, like that. So we do kesa in Hanmi body. This rolls over, and another deflection in here. Okay, so let's try that. Just making sure we have that. Yep, okay. Up to number 10 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roll the right hand over. 7, 8 in Hanmi body. Take the right hand and roll it to, it's called sakate, by the way. 9, 10. Yes. Okay. Then let's go through it again. Also, when we do this tsuki to the front, may or may not have mentioned, this spirals, this bottom hand spirals. Okay. And when that spirals, it usually takes the jo onto the center line. So if I just do a tsuki, I get this far. When I spiral it, it moves ever so slightly to be more on the line, doesn't it? Here or here. And that's amplified because the jo is long. Yes, nice Cliff. Yeah. Yeah, there you go, Moritz. Yeah. It's a subtle difference. Yeah. And I'll show it close. So here's regular tsuki. But then if I spiral my hand, it comes right onto, actually, if you've ever done any of the sword classes with Numata Sensei, he talks about when we do kesagiri, how this left hand needs to remain on this Hanmi center line. But when people do the kesagiri with the sword, so when people do kesagiri with sword, they like to take both hands over here. And he spent a lot of time with us talking about kesa being this diagonal line, but this left hand does a straight line down here, remains on this hammi center line. So when we, similarly, when we use the jo, if we spiral that hand, it ends up exactly at that same spot and that same line, that hammi center line. Okay, one more time, then we're going to change the theme. Maybe have an imaginary partner. Here we go. Right. Spiral the bottom hand. Yeah, spiral it, spiral it. Neat. San. Now we're in hammi body. Shi. Irimi body. Oh, still irimi body. Coming into hammi body. Roku. Nana. Hachi. 9, 10. Nice. And check your bottom hand, check your right hand. It should be spiraled and it should be on that line. Nice. Okay, I thought I was going to switch, but I've got one more thing to point out. There were a couple classes where I was teaching that this knee strike, this hand needs to go here. And now this kata, Numata Sensei is clarifying that these first 2 knee strikes, the hand is about here or the middle. Okay. And then what he's saying to us is that so this particular kata, which actually he's made himself, so he gets to say at the end of it then 10, let's see, 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14. And then he's doing this one. So he's clearly differentiating. So at the end here. But the first 2, and then the final knee strike here. So when he's doing this hand sliding for a knee strike, he's bringing it in here. His reasoning is that, of course, if we bring it here, then the end goes that far. If we take it over further this way, then this, of course, goes further that way. And then you can not only hit the outside of the knee, but you can come inside the knee as well. So I'll show it again. Let's see that this is the front leg. So what we're doing before, we're just thinking about hitting the outside of the person's knee. But if I bring it all the way in here and step gauge, move back a little bit, then I can bring it here also here. I can scoop the knee. So that's all good, just good to be aware that the first 2 knee strikes are here. The last 2 knee strikes are here. Yeah, so the first 2 here. Let's just do those 10 again so that we're clear on that. Okay. 1、2、3、 Move it over, Moritz, more to the middle-ish, or even the other side. There you go. Yeah. Good. Yon. Go. Roku. There you go, Moritz. Good. Right. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's keep going. Sorry, I keep changing my mind on my lesson plan. Foot comes back, Joe retracts. We roll both hands over both ends for sliding keisagiri. Nice. Check your bottom hand, make sure it's on your hammi line. Foot comes back, Joe comes back, slide both hands or roll both hands. There it is, Alice. Yeah, good. Okay, this time only slide the left hand, or sorry, only roll the left hand. This is sakate. Palm down, right palm down. There you go, there you go. Now the hands don't change at all. Sakate on the other side. So we do junte strike twice, sakate strike twice. Okay, then we let go with the right hand. We get a seesaw. And now we do the sliding knee strike to the hand over here. There it is. Nice, Moritz. Almost, Thomas. Let it cross your body. Yeah, yeah. So this way you could shift back just a little bit and get behind the leg to scoop it. You can hit the outside or you can scoop the inside, hook the inside. Foot comes back, it flips, and we do another sliding knee strike to over here. Very nice, Moritz. Nice, Alice. Yeah. Okay. So since I talked about this, I thought it didn't make sense to not go through the whole thing and compare the two. So let's do the whole thing one more time. And we can take a look at those again. Start to embody this. Right. 1, 2, 3. Good, Moritz. Yeah. Yeah, everybody, great. 4, 5, 6. Right. 7, 8, 9, 10. Roll both hands. 11. And then a sliding kesa. Roll both again. 12. Roll the left one only. 13. Don't roll either one. 14. Let it flip. Sliding knee strike with the option of scooping. Flip. Sliding knee strike. Yes, nice, Moritz, nice, Thomas. Yeah, Tom, yes. Good cliff, yeah. Another interesting thing for me is that, especially for if you're more experienced, whenever you do this, whenever we let this Joe flip and we come back, usually it's this that's going to happen. There's so many kata that employ that. From here, flip, and then yet. That happens a lot. So it took me a while to break that habit. It's a good habit, but habits are dangerous. So Look at the time. Ah, okay. So, since we have gone this far with just the Jo kata, let's keep some of these Jo movements. Let's go back to ABC. Again, I think we've done this before as well. But anyway, we'll go to ABC footwork. We'll start with A. And we'll incorporate this. So there's no right and there's no wrong, but what's the good of these kata if we can't use them in a more free-flowing, imaginative, creative way? So we'll start with the right foot forward, and we'll put the hands, left hand palm up, right hand palm down. Yeah, so left hand jinte, right hand sakate. Right foot forward. We'll do A footwork. Make sure your front foot is straight. Okay. Then step. Draw it back. Then we stepped through. And then turn and ski. So you could use different strikes, but for now, I'm going to use this one. So if you remember, for weeks at least, maybe months, we did so much of A. We stepped in and tenshin, and then seigan gamai, and we stepped through. We switched the foot, switched the hand to here. And we did shihonage with the shoto forever and ever. I'll show it on the left again, since Ellis wasn't here through those weeks. Okay. He caught some of it, but not as much as you guys did. Here and here. Okay, so that's the footwork that we're doing. But now with the Jo, it's a whole different thing. Oh, that's a nice idea too, Moritz. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so one more time. Right foot forward. And the interesting thing is that if your right foot is forward, it's natural to want to have the right hand palm up, left hand palm down. But that's not, that would elicit a different kind of strike with sakate here. So what I'm doing is I've got the right foot forward, but I've got my left palm up, my right palm down. So we can try it like that for now. So we step, ski, and then tenshin. Moritz did an interesting thing here. I think he did with tenshin, I think he did this strike. Then we can do the knee. And then pivot and strike again. Let's try it on the other side. Left foot forward, right palm up, left palm down. Chest open. Step, ski. Tenshin. And if you like, you can do a backward knee strike. Then step through. And pivot. Here. Nice clip, yeah. Let's try those two again. Let's see. Yep, right foot forward. Step, ski. Tenshin. Backward strike if you want. Nice. Forward to the front person's knee, front attacker's knee. Good. Leave it there in space. Turn your body. And ski. Nice. Yeah. Other side, left foot forward. Right palm up, left palm down. Open the chest. Tenshin. Oops, am I doing the same side again? No, I did it okay. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, great clip. Nice, Alice. Not looking like a white belt. Yeah. Okay. And then let's try something with B. So again, to refresh your memories, B we did forever and ever. Right foot, we did a step, and then tenkan. Okay, so then this front foot steps back as we come into Seigan Gamai. We pivot, switch hand, and cut. That was our Shihonage. I'll show it from the other side and try to take smaller steps. So it would be bigger steps, but in my living room with this camera, I need to take smaller steps. So if you've got the space, go for it. If not, anyway, just to refresh your memory, step forward with the right, tenkan. Stepping back and Seigan Gamai. Pivot and switch the hand and cut. Okay, so that's the footwork that we're going to do. Looks like everybody's comfortable with that. We're going to add some Jo strikes to it. And let's see. Right foot forward. Left hand palm up, right hand palm down. So step with the left, and let's do tsuki. Then tenkan. And we could do a backward strike again, taking really big steps. And then we switch to the other, we're going to forward foot back, knee strike, would be fine for that. And then pivot, and this strike makes sense. Yeah, let's see if I can remember it on the other side. Left foot forward, right hand palm up, left hand palm down. Step with tsuki, tenkan. I think I did a knee strike. Yes, I did. And then pivot and tsuki. Again, there's no right or wrong to this. We want to embody these movements so that the right one seems to just happen at the right time, the time that it's needed. So let's see, right foot forward again. Left palm up, right palm down. Right. Tsuki. Tenkan. Front knee. Pivot. Tsuki. Most important thing, in my opinion, is to check yourself at every step of the way. So something that I'm working on a lot is I've noticed that when I do this tsuki here, I have a tendency to take my bottom hand too far away from my body. Okay, and then my chest collapses. So then I'm adjusting, trying to remind myself every time to let this hand spiral and to keep it one fist width away from my body. So if you do a different strike than I'm doing, especially black belts, if you do a different strike than I'm doing, don't let it bother you as much as if you catch yourself doing something that structurally is not good, beneficial for your building of this muscle memory. Okay, then let's do C. C footwork. If you remember, I'll just show it again in case. So C footwork, step and tenkan with a kesagiri, and then pivot and an upward cut. Or on the other side, step tenkan with kesagiri. No more steps, pivot, upward cut. And check yourself. I have a tendency, for example, when I do this pivot and upward cut, I end up with this front foot pointing out like that instead of being straight. All these little details, Zoom is a great opportunity to check these things. So anyway, let's get the Jo and do C footwork. So right foot forward, left palm up, right palm down. Here, here. We could do sakate. Yeah, or we could even do this as we turn. Let's do that one. Okay. Left foot forward and right palm up, left palm down. Here, here. And then what I did, this time, just for kicks, let's let go with the right hand, let the Jo flip as you pivot, and then ski. I did it again, I took my hand out too far. I'll show it again, or you can do it with me, either way. Right foot forward, ski. Yeah. Then let it flip, and turn your body while it flips, and then ski. Feel free to watch if it's not clear. It's a nice transition. Ski, tenkan, and ski to the knee. Then as I let the Jo flip, I'm going to turn around to meet it. I'm going to pivot to meet it. Okay, so I just struck at the knee behind me. And now this is the movement. Right? Strike the knee, turn and let it flip. Flat. Time is it? Oh boy. One more time and then we'll start warming down. Oh, which side was that? I think right foot forward, I believe. Left palm up. Forward and ski. Tenkan, ending in a back strike. Let it go to flip and then ski. Nice, Cliff. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There it is. Nice, everybody. Yeah. Good. Okay. All right. So we got to warm down. It's are you gonna stop? Yes. All right. If you're okay to kneel, please kneel. I mean, if you're okay to seiza, please seiza. Otherwise, you can sit cross-legged. Otherwise, you can stand. Okay. Yeah, Ellis, don't worry. If you, yeah, I see that you're outside, but whatever is comfortable for you. Okay. Let's expand. Again. Draw everything into your center. One more time. Expand. Compress everything into your center. Compress your palms into each other. Lengthen your neck by stretching the crown of your head up. Not just stretching your head up, but actually imagine somebody pulling a thread from the crown of your head. let's bow out. 正面に。で、はい。ありがとうございました。All right, feel free to unmute if you like. Boy, Ellis, with your beautiful view of the beautiful California outdoors, you're probably making Thomas and Moritz jealous.
Yeah, it is very nice out today.
Really is. Let me switch to gallery view. Anybody have any questions or comments?
I really liked the flow of C, the way the C,
nice.
very last thing we did, just the moves just really flow together well. Strikes. So
nice. Nice. That's nice to hear you say that, because I was quite happy with when I let go of it and it flipped, and I thought, oh, that's a nice one. So I wasn't alone. There we go. I need to change that screen. Before I forget to do so, I want to send this message with this info. Let's see if I can just hit enter. Yeah, okay. That's like an announcement thing. But before I do that, any other comments or questions or anything? No, okay. Anyway, I just sent a message via chat. And Thomas, I saw that you're signed up for the MOVE seminar. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And oh, that's right, Ellis, you did like just this morning or something, right? I think I saw that come through. Yeah, fantastic. So Cliff and Moritz, if you have the time and the inclination, it would be wonderful to have you join us. Oh wait, maybe Cliff, did you also?
is this the one for this coming Saturday?
Yeah.
I have not signed up yet. Where is the link? Is it on your Facebook page, or where is it?
I just sent it. I sent it by chat just now.
Oh.
So in the Zoom chat.
Oh.
And you should have gotten an email.
I probably.
But yeah. Okay. Because since okay. But anyway, the link is right there in the chat as well. So let's see. I'm not sure how we host only, save chat. Save chat. That sounds good. It sounds like the right thing to do. I'm not sure whether you're able to save the chat also. You might be able to save it right now, but I'm not sure. And yep. And also, Cliff, the email did go to you. I just now checked. It should be either in your inbox or your spam folder. So either with the chat here or the email, you should be able to get there. Looks like Moritz left us. Anyway, he's probably busy. But that's it for my announcements. Anything else? Good to go? Okay. All right. So looking forward to seeing some of you, hopefully all of you, on Saturday. If not, see you again next Wednesday.